You are an excellent businessman, one of the best businessmen we have in Oklahoma City. What is the good business in investing in Fields and Future?
I think one of the areas that we have some improvement to do is with our public school system. And I tire a little bit of opening the paper and seeing that the school systems are lagging in the grades and those type of things, and realizing it's the largest school district we have in the state, 45,000 kids approximately, and those are going to be our future in our future business owners, employees, partners in whatever type of business to continue this city. And if we don't engage them and help them as best we can to get them the skills, they can be good citizens down the road. I feel we're going to miss out on a big opportunity for our city to continue the great momentum we have.
Is this your best investment in your whole life?
I think it will be. I absolutely think it will be. I'm very excited about it. I think what the impact we can do for that. And I look at, absolutely, let's invest in those kids. Let's invest in that part of our community, the OKC School District. Let's invest in the soccer piece. Let's put it all together, and it's soccer with a purpose. And I just feel that a couple of years from now, we'll have rebuilt 44 athletic fields. We'll have 3,500 new kids that are motivated and in school that are going to graduate, and we'll be all supporting a soccer team. And the soccer team will be supporting Fields and Futures. Next year, soccer will be paying Fields and Futures $2 a ticket. And so each $2 will go to Fields and Futures to maintain these facilities. So at the end of this, we'll have 11 new soccer fields, and then the remainder will be baseball, softball fields. They'll all be irrigated, and then they'll all be maintained going forward from with soccer working to support all that. So I'm very excited because it's just a nice circle. Then it maintains and it's sustainable. And I think that's the big key. I think things have gone out before, done projects, but it's not a sustainability piece that maintains it. So we've actually creating an endowment now on top of the soccer revenues. We just had a beautiful gift of $1 million towards the endowment of these fields. So far we've done Webster and Jefferson, which is 2 soccer fields and a football field, a softball and a baseball. Both complexes have been revamped. Pretty much close to, I'm kind of rounding up, honestly, but we've doubled participation in athletics.
What do you think when you know that your investment is touching so many Hispanic families in Oklahoma?
Well, it makes me proud. The fact that, our Oklahoma City, population is changing, and it makes me proud because we become more worldly. I also want to point out that I am one of the partners in this, and my other partner Bob that had the opportunity to join forces with when we had the chance to kind of talk about let's put this together and work together. We found out we shared the same visions for soccer, and we shared the same values for soccer, and so we felt there was going to be a lot of great synergies that were going to be created out of that, and then we can put the resources together that will really impact the soccer, which will also impact the community, and we felt this is kind of meant to be.
From our standpoint, I think Tim, I think agrees with this as well. I think the energy is a great vehicle to bring awareness to the issue through Fields and Futures, as well as provide a fundraising mechanism through our games and through our participation and through our players' participation in the community to really raise awareness of the issue and help raise more funds to make sure that that all the fields get renovated, reconstructed, and then maintained in the future for all the future generations. I think we all be very candid. We all realize that there's an issue on the southern side of Oklahoma City and Oklahoma City Public Schools with some of the infrastructure and the athletic fields that are there, and they're in disrepair and need of renovation. So I think that's the first thing that ties into the Hispanic community, and then being able to bring the world sport as a part of that, as a part of that curriculum and what those fields are used for, and have our players be involved on that level, coming to play in those markets on those fields, do camps and clinics in those areas for the local youth population.